Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today, just in case you haven't guessed, I'm going to be doing the police fitness test. So I've seen a couple of people do fitness tests recently. Matt does fitness, Obi's done one. I think Lucy, you were going to do the marine one as well, weren't you? Yeah. Lucy's the camera girl today, by the way, just in case the filming is absolutely terrible. But I chose to do the police fitness test, one, because it's the easiest, and two, for those who don't know, I actually used to work for the police for like 5 years before I hung my boots up and threw all the towel. Basically because I used to work with some absolute helmets who made the job pretty shit. I did the police fitness test 5-6 years ago now, and back then it was pretty easy. That was before I became like a full-time meathead. So we're going to see how we get on today anyway. So the rules of the fitness test are, there's 3 different elements to it. There is a endurance test, which is the bleep test, which I'm sure most people have done back in the PE days, if you can remember that far back. There is a push test, dynamic push test, and there is a pull test. So first we're going to go for the bleep test. We come to a different gym to do this because it's about the only gym that has a track, and then we're going to move to pure gym to do push-pull test. So the fitness test was introduced because of the wins report, which I haven't got a clue what that is. Doing some loads of research, haven't I?
Yeah.
On different times for the bleep test. Now the minimum pass 5.4 on the bleep test, which most people should get just by looking at this. I'm going to pop up this on the screen, by the way. And then the top one is for a dynamic intervention, AFO. Do you know what AFO stands for?
No idea.
And the recommended standard level for that shuttle run is 10.5. So I think that's got to be our goal today, isn't it? 10.5. Yeah. Not looking forward to this. Fasted, haven't had anything. Going to throw in all excuses. But our setup we've got on the track, the 15 metres, I'm going from this plate to the little pad that I've set down there. But I'm just going to do a quick warm up because I don't want to pull a hamstring. And then we're going to dive into the endurance test before we go into the strength test.
Say beep. Beep.
So all I've done is downloaded the beep test on Apple App Store, just so I know when it is. Although I'm not going to be able to hear the bleep, so Lucy's going to be my designated bleeper on me. So basically every time it bleeps, she's going to shout.
Yeah.
No, you're going to shout.
Beep.
Yeah. She's going to sound like an absolute moron in the gym, shouting bleep. Just set to 15 metres, and when you're ready, Lucy.
3, 2, 1, start. Whoa! That was amazing.
No, it wasn't. That was terrible.
Oh.
That was terrible.
Was it really?
Yeah.
So I did level 9, lap 5, 1,140 metres, 6 minutes.
I was like 10.
Screenshot.
I was like 10. You supposed to do like level 18.
But also remember, we had to measure it, didn't we?
Yeah, I think I did extra.
I think you did a little bit extra.
I'll take that.
High five! Great!
I didn't start my watch until like halfway through.
That was so good though,
Oh
I
my
feel.
God. Let me die. Never again. I hit my ankles that as well, you know.
Did it?
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again.
Oh my God, recovery done. What did I get then?
Level 9.
And just 9.
Yeah.
No 0.5, something like
I
that.
don't think so.
You still got 9.5?
No.
Wow, shooting
5
my way
laps.
down. So like 9, I think I'm going to give myself 9.5. So the pass for a normal officer is 5.4. Talk to me about that. No practice, done. And then for a dynamic intervention AAFO, which we have no idea what it is. Oh, I didn't even make that, it was 10.5. I think I mentally set myself a barrier where I was like,
Yeah.
that's what I want to get, and I thought it was 9.5, so I made arm response vehicle. So if Lizzie, you're looking for any arm response, talk to your man. I feel like as well, I put the gap too big. I think I did more than 15 meters.
No, I actually did. I think it was more like 17, 18.
We called 20, I did like 20 meters, so basically did the 20-meter bleep test. That was fucking hard. Now, I feel like I'm a schoolboy here because we've now got the strength test. So we're going to shoot to Pure Gym and we're going to do the pull test, so we'll see you there. So we've come to the gym for the strength element of the fitness test, and I feel like I've schoolboy errored a little bit by going so hard on the bleep test. The police fitness strength test is pretty easy really. It's push-pull test, so you've got to 35 kilos and push 35 kilos. So what I decided to do, because it's usually done on like a dynamic strength test machine, which obviously Pure Gym we do not have, I've decided to load up a barbell, 40 kilos round up, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a barbell row for as many reps as possible and just see what I can get on it. The rules that I'm going to say you've got to apply on this one is the bar's got to touch the floor, so full extension, and you've got to row right into like the pelvis or the pocket area. You can take mini breaks, but the only thing that you can't do is you can't put the bar completely down, so if you're in the row position you've got to keep hold of it. Without further ado, I feel like this one's going to be quite painful in terms of lactic acid. I feel like the row's quite strong, we're going to be here all day. But count.
No, I lost count. I started cheering you on. Hey, it was I think it was above like 40 though, that.
I was 40, so I have to watch it back to get. But that's hard it looks like. I was like 40 kilos. I bang out 100 reps. No chance. Over the push test, so let's go and find a bench press.
Were you supposed to do that?
Don't want to go. Bench press day 2. I didn't really shit myself there, you know. Oh. But the next test is going to be a bench press. On the police fitness test is a minimum 34 kilogram push. So I've rounded this up to a massive 35 kilos. I feel like because I did so abysmal on the pull test, I'm not going to shoot over here. I'm going to get all the excuses out there before we even start. I've done the bleep test, I've done the pull test. I've not eaten yet. I've done a bit of cardio today as well. What other excuses have I got?
A little bit of shoulders.
Sunday.
The
haircut. All these are contributing factors to the performance. But yeah, so we're going 35 kilos, so we're going to go for the same thing again. Usually when you do the police strength test, you'll get like 5 goes at the push or pull, and I think it takes like an average score. With this, we're going to go again as many reps as possible, 35 kilos, and just see what we get.
time.
So the rules this one, it's got to touch the chest, it's got to come to full extension at the top and rest, can't put the bar down, can't hold it there, can't hold it at the bottom of the chest.
72.
Cargo fantasy then. The chest is absolutely full as well.
Four.
It's smoking.
Four, yeah.
The nipples are going 10 times bigger than the last chest. I'd say I'm going to give myself a good pass on that one as well. That's where I do the pass.
Yeah, yeah.
72 reps. I'll take that all day. So fitness test done, and I'm going to give myself a pass with that one. I'm pretty satisfied that I hit the credentials, but now I just want to run through a few different bits and actual requirements to pass the police fitness test, and I'm also going to give my insight into, or to anyone who's going to be doing the police fitness test, or anyone who is crazy enough who wants to join the police. So if you're crazy enough to want to join the police, I'm going to advise a couple of different things that you can do in regards to training and how you can set up training to make sure that you pass the police fitness test. So in regards to the endurance test, now I've read online there's two different pass rates, so I'd probably go and aim for the higher one. I think most of the time it's saying you need 5.4 on the shuttle runs, which you need level 5 shuttle 4, but there's a couple of places which says 5.6 as well, so it's probably just worth checking with each constabulary of what the pass score is. And then for the strength test, what you'll need to do is be able to push or pull 34, 35 kilos. You will get during the test 5 goes or 5 efforts at the push and the pull test. Now the best thing that I think you can do to prepare for the endurance test is do the test itself. It's pretty simple. It's okay running down a treadmill, going out running the road, but unless you're used to those bleeps and the format of the test, it's going to be a little bit different. And it's also more hit based, so high intensity interval training, as opposed to going out and going for a jog, which is a different type of endurance. I'd say, yeah, get out and go for a run, but you're going to be better off doing some sprints on a treadmill or just actually testing yourself on the bleep test itself. I use an app, just went on Google, iTunes, and typed in bleep test, and it was that easy to download it. You can run with it, leave it on the side, whatever you want to do, and just practice doing it on a field, in the gym, wherever. Now for the dynamic strength test, probably the best way to prepare for this is not being sexist in any way, but I feel like most guys should be able to push and pull 34 and 35 kilograms. So in terms of practicing for it, I'd probably just test yourself like I did on the bench press, on a bent over row, on a cable machine. That's probably the closest way you're going to be able to replicate the dynamic push and pull machine. Now for some females who've done no weight training whatsoever, 34, 35 kilos may seem like quite a lot of weight. So again, what I'd probably do is test yourself on a bench press or a machine, test yourself on a bent over row or a cable row, and see how much you can lift as your starting point. What you then need to do is, I would start training upper and lower body, either putting together just one upper session where you're going to do a push and a pull movement, or split it into 2 separate sessions so you've got push and pull, so you can develop your strength over time. The best thing that you can do for the dynamic strength test to prepare yourself for the test itself is to progressively overload. This is going to be the best way that you can build yourself up over a certain period of weeks or months to be able to complete the dynamic strength test and pass it. All progressive overload means is that each and every session you are going to be looking to push past that point that you were before. Now whether that is you're going to be adding an extra 1.25 onto either side of the bench press or the bar, whether that's you're going to try and complete an extra rep on 30 kilos so you can build up your muscular endurance, whether that means you're going to shorten your rest time in between the sets that you're taking on the bench press, whether you are going to add more volume so you're going to increase the amount of sets that you're doing with that weight. Try and progressively overload each and every session. It's probably a good idea to get a diary out and just be scribbling down what you've done during that session and monitor your progress week by week. As you go into the next week, you're making sure that you're progressively overloading and getting closer to push and pulling that 34 and 35 kilos. Now, no joke, some people will fail a test, and I think it's a bit weird. The police will have to give you another 2 attempts at the endurance test. Like, if you fail the endurance test, that should be it. You need to go away and practice again, but you will get another 2 attempts at it, which I feel is a bit weird. I feel like if you can't pass this test, you shouldn't be a police officer. Like, you should have basic strength and basic fitness to be able to be out on the streets protecting the public. I'm gonna tell you a little story, because when I did my police test, there was a woman who got to like level 3, and then all of a sudden she was flagging behind the rest of the group. And you know when people start doing that awkward limp biscuit, I've got an injury, pull my hamstring kind of thing? That's what she started doing. And then she sat the rest of the police test out, and then literally hop, skipped and fucking jumped back to a car in the car park. So don't be that person. Do your practice, have a go at the endurance test, progressively overload during your strength training, and be prepared for a big 30 years on the job. Hope you found this video both entertaining and informative. If you have got any questions in regards to the police test, then please drop them below. If you just want to criticize me or throw ridicule at me, then also feel free to drop that in the comments. If you enjoyed the video though, please give it a massive like and a thumbs up. And if this is your first time on my channel, then please subscribe. I'm just gonna wait here until you've subscribed. And I will catch you in my next video.